Hello, good morning guys. This is Enlightened Technology. So this morning we'll be teaching you how to upload image using Dropzone. So alright guys, so the first thing we need to do, we're going to create our controller and our model. So that's PHP artisan make model. So we're just going to put so these are the name on the use image upload. So then we're just going to put dash mcr. So this is going to help us create our migration controller and model all at once. So we have our migration already created, so let's go straight to migration here. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I want to add a new column. So I'm just going to do table, and so it's going to be a string, and I'm just going to call this file name, right? And close it up. Alright, so the next thing is this is ID, so I just want to use big increments instead. So I'm going to say big increments. Alright, so then I'll put ID here. Alright, so we have a model created. So I turned this to big increment because we're going to be uploading a lot of files, so big increment is kind of better. I prefer it. Alright, so I created a string which for the file name where it's going to be stored. So the next thing I want to do now, I'm just going to run PHP artisan migrate. So our database, our schema has been updated successfully to our database. So the next thing I want to do is so let's go straight now to our model. So these are model here. Close this, close this. Alright, so these are model. So inside our model, so for the first thing I want to do is I want to create a protected so that's protected. So I want to create a fillable, which is the columns we would like to fill. So fillable, and so I'm creating an array of, so I just put file name since that's the only thing we want to create. Alright, so so I'm come here and close it. So alright, so what have I done here? I create a protected class, meaning I don't just want I only want one particular column to be filled in that database. So since our timer will update automatically and our ID will increment automatically, so no need for that. So I just put this file name here. I hope you understand. All right, so we are done with that. So the next thing we want to do now is we want to start the work proper. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to our controller. So this is our image controller. So let me close this up, and I think we are done with this. Let me close this up. All right, so this is our controller, and laravel has already helped us to generate the templates for our controller. All right, so the first thing I want to do is on here I'm going to create a function here. So I'm going to create a function here. So in order to make this work cleaner, let me remove all this. All right, so I'm going to create a function. So I'm going to say public function upload. All right. So I want it to return I want it to return view image. All right, so this where we're going to show our view. Like these are the view, like the front end, like. All right, so this particular line is going to return our front page, which is our HTML. So this image upload is in our view folder. We have not created it, but we'll do that. All right, so let's progress. So the first thing we'll do is all right, I can as well just put it here since Laravel already created it for us, so we have it here. All right, so the first thing we want to do is over here in our store. Let me delete this. Okay, let me delete this. All right, so in our store, so what I want to do is I want to create a variable called image. Okay, this image variable is going to accept our request file from the upload. So that's request. So file. So we're going to use the name called file. All right. So the next thing we want to do is when the file is being uploaded, the first thing we want to get the file name. So we just say image name, and we'll call our image variable. So we say image, and we say get client original name. All right, get client's original name. All right, so this code is going to help us get the image name. All right, good. So when we get the image name, we want to move it into a folder. So we're going to say image. So we're going to say move, and we're going to say public. So this is going to these are Laravel public parts. So we just say public parts. Okay, and we say image. So this image here is actually the folder in our public parts, and then the next thing is this is the image name we want to store. So we store the image name. All right, so we store the image name. Okay, all right, so now for you to understand properly, so I'll come to public here. Over here I'll just create a folder called images. So this images is actually this folder I created here is what we actually did here. All right, good. All right, so we're done with that. So the next thing we want to do is so let me close this up. All right, so okay, so we're going to say image upload. Okay, image upload. So we're going to say new image upload. All right, so we are calling our model. Okay, so we are calling our model. So we're going to say new image upload. So but before we do that, we need to call our model is already here. So new image upload. And the next thing we want to do is so put parentheses and close it up. All right, so we're done with that. So we just say image upload again. So what we want to do is we want to save our file name to our database. So we're going to say image upload file name. So this file name is actually the column in our database. Okay, and we're going to save this image to it. So we're going to say image. What am I doing? We're going to say image name. All right, so we're going to save our image name to our database. All right, so let me close that up. So next thing we want to do is we want to say image, so do image upload. All right, then we just do save. So it's Laravel automatically save this for us. All right, so let's close that. So so after that, so the next thing we want to do is we're going to return a response. All right, so we're going to return a response. Okay, yes, all right, we're going to return a response, and the response we're going to return is we are returning a JSON. We're returning a JSON that says okay, our upload was successful. Okay, so that's the image name we uploaded. So we say image. Okay, so we're returning back the image name and say okay, this image you uploaded was successful. All right, guys, so to this point, basically we've done everything here. All right, so this is all about our controller. So that's all about our to save. So the next thing is, what if we want to delete a file? So come here, okay, so to destroy, right? Okay, so we'll come to destroy. All right, so let me kind of like clean this up for you. It's kind of to clean up. We're not doing updates, so all right, so we're just uploading and deleting, right? Okay, so let me do this. Okay, all right, so it's clean now. It's clean now. All right, so for us to delete a file, the first thing we do, create a variable called file name. All right, so we'll create a variable called file name, and first of all, I'd like to change this. I'd like to change this and say requests. Okay, requests. Okay, request. All right, so say file name equals to requests. So we want to first of all get our file name, okay, the file we want to delete. So say get so file name. All right, okay, guys, so we've gotten our file name. So the next thing we want to do, we want to say we want to delete from a database. So first of all, we are calling our image model. So we're going to say so where file name, okay, is equal to this file name, which is this file name. All right, so what we want you to do, just want you to delete. Easy peasy, right? So delete. Easy. So the next thing we want to do is we want to say part. All right, we want to create a variable called parts. So say public, and so public parts. So so first of all, we want to get our path, like where our image is being located in our system. So say part images. Remember, that's a folder we created, right? And we're gonna say file name. Okay, all right, so we're gonna say file name. So we're done with that. So the next thing we want to do is we say if, because we don't just want to start deleting, so we just say if file name, if file exists. All right, if what am I doing? If file exists, all right, so we want to check for that particular image, so we'll supply the paths, so to check if the file exists. All right, so say part. So the next thing is if it exists, we want you to unlink. You guys should know unlink, because the link is a PHP function to delete files. All right, so just say part. So we'll put the parts and we unlink it, right? It means to delete it. All right, so we're done with that. So the next thing we want to do is just say return. Okay, return file name. Okay, return file name. All right, so that's that. Okay, so guys, we're pretty done. So the next thing now with we want to go to our roots function. So we'll go to web root. Okay, so this so I'm going to create a new root here, just under here. So I'm going to do roots, just to make my work faster. So these are the old roots I created here. Okay, so let me say, come here and say image upload roots. All right, so you won't get confused. Oh bro. All right, so so let me change this to image upload okay, index. So this is going to return our image upload index. All right, so image upload controller. Okay, so we don't have use for all this here. Okay, all right, so we have that for image upload controller. So next thing we want to do, we want to say upload/store. So this this is a root to store our image. So we say store, and next thing we want to do is say so we actually use destroy, right, which means to delete. So here we just say we just say delete, which is far better. Deletes. Okay, all right guys, so that's that. So we're done with that. So so now it's time to create our blade file. So we just go straight down to our view. Okay, we have a view. So on our resources, we just go straight to view, and we just create a new file called image upload, right, .blade. Okay, image upload .blade.php. Okay, so guys, so I'm going to just for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to, first thing I want to do is I'll paste I'll just paste the full HTML here, just to make our tutorial faster, but I'll explain everything from down up. All right, so now these are all right, so these are HTML file. So here is we import Bootstrap. Here this is Dropzone, so we are using the CDN. So these are jQuery, and these are Dropzone CSS files. So this is Bootstrap. All right, so okay, try 7. All right, so these are Dropzone, and okay, so now that's just normal HTML. So these are Dropzone. So this is the major thing I want you to pay attention to. So this is a form. So these are the URL that these are roots URL, and these are very important. Multi-part function data, very important, and because without this you can upload an image. Then we have our CRF token here. So I think everything is said. So now for the Dropzone itself, so this is a file we're doing. So the maximum file size is 12, so you can increase it to any number. Okay, so what we're actually doing is we are adding this var date is we are adding dates to all our file names. Okay, we are adding dates, we're adding time to all our file names. So first of all, the time is added, then the file name, right? Good. Okay. So the next thing is, these are the different types of image files we accept. Okay, and so we add remove link true. So timeout. Okay, so you can increase it. This is the timeout just for slow networks. And so remove file. So this where actually controls the delete aspect of it. All right. So this is what so here we are actually doing ages. Please note, whenever you're doing using laravel, whenever you're using ages in laravel, you must always add the xcrf token to your headers, because if you don't, it will show a 301 error, I guess, and that would be a problem. So it won't work. So our type is post, and we're using the URL. So let's just check. I think they made a mistake here. So this is supposed to be a post. All right, this is supposed to be a post because we're storing, and since we're deleting, we're actually posting. So this is also supposed to be a post. All right. So so these are URL, the list of our delete. Then so we're sending the file name and this the whole stuff. So all right. So you can get this code from our GitHub repository, so I'll try and post it to you. All right, so it's now time for us to test our script. So the first thing we want to do is we'll do PHP artisan serve. Okay, so PHP artisan serve. So now let's test it out. All right, guys. So to test our work, so we're just going to do localhost 3000. We'll just do upload. Yep. So that's it. And next thing I want to do is let's upload some files. Just a sec. Oh, I'm trying to get image for this. Image. Oh my god. Guys, just hold on. I'm trying to get image for this stuff. All right, so let me upload some image here. Okay, so I just dropped 3 images. So did you see that? So he uploaded successfully. So let's try and remove. See, it's working perfectly well. Now if you go to our public bar, all right, see, these are the images we uploaded. We have just 2 images here, right? So come remove. You see, it's 1. All right, guys, I'm so excited to have you guys on my channel this morning. It's really amazing. I really appreciate all of you that have subscribed to my channel, and I really appreciate. Thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate. God bless you. Bye.